Welcome to another episode of Going Deep with Amandeep. And this is your boy Amandeep. This is Home Alone edition. And I want to start by saying I am sorry. I apologize for being late today. Uh, as you know, I don't want to make excuses, but this is the excuse. I was at a writing session. Basically, comedians sit around and give each other notes on jokes and stuff. And I hadn't written jokes in how many days? Fuck. Okay. How many days from how many days is that? So I didn't. What? No. This is showing me in the future. Man, the one that passed away, bro. So I haven't written jokes in 74. Fuck. 74 banjo days. But it's okay. We will continue writing the jokes in the future. But yeah, this is why I had to go to the writing session today. And that's why I'm late because, I went there late, so I had to be respectful of all the other comedians who came before me, because otherwise I can pull up that card like, hey guys, I'm the OG bitch, you know what I mean? Please. Oh, thank God, my Wi-Fi. For a second I thought there's no Wi-Fi. Anyway, so please, let me go in first. But I respected the other comedians. They came in first. I took my place, my ego. But maybe next time I should have used it and I wouldn't have been late for you guys. So anyway, that's why I'm late. I'll try next time. Maybe we'll start at 9:45. I'm gonna be 9:45 is the other option. 9:30, 9:45, not that big of a problem. But anyway, we're here and we're square. Today I'm actually kind of excited. Before I joined even the stream, 10 people were waiting. What the hell? I mean, 5 of them left. I think they realized this is it. This is the garbage we're going to do. We're not going to be healing anybody. We're going to be healing each other. That makes no sense. But yeah, let's start with regular programming. Say hello to everybody in the chat. Manu. First time I've seen that name. Greetings, brethren. Good to see you here, Manu. John O, can't wait for the laughs. Fuck, gotta bounce. This guy didn't have much time. Hey, this is John O. You know what? Appreciate a busy man. So good luck with being busy, bro. Jimmy M Experience, what's up? In the name of the Lord, welcome to the congregation, Jimmy M Experience. Hello, Reverend Aman. Yes, brother, we are healing you. Feel the heal. Feel the power of Almighty. And you'll notice I'm not naming any religion. So it could be, whichever God you want. And I pray unto thee, let all your pain exist and become 10 times harder. So you're pushed harder for your dreams. Pain is what pushes you. Comfort is what keeps you there. Gay. But it's also kind of true. Imran, Holy Ghost, fire! You guys are really into that Benny guy, man. Look, this is my theory. Benny Hill, right? If you Google his name, because I don't know this motherfuckers. Me, I am. Oh, this is not the right guy. Who's the guy? Benny Hill. Benny Hill. Oh yeah, Benny Hill pastor. You have to write pastor because the most famous Benny Hill is a comedian. So if you look at his description, just the second. Benny Hinn, sorry, not Hill, Benny Hinn. It says Israeli American televangelist. 3 things that have very horrible PR at the moment. Israeli American televangelist. This is the equivalent of having a job title in prison as butt naked axe murderer. All those words are their own crime on its own. But there's 3 of the fucking crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, kinda everybody knows televangelism is kinda false. Look, if the if your religion that is older than television can only be shown to the world through a television, I don't think your religion is connected to its actual roots, in my opinion. That's just TikTok, basically, if you think about it. The difference is in TikTok, they tell you tap screen, tap screen, tap 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 screen, tap 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 screen, tap screen, tap screen, tap 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 tap. Please, 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 for the love of God, tap screen, please. I beg you, please, please. My rent is due. Please tap screen. Send me money. That's TikTok, okay? And televangelism is that, but now for older people. People who don't know how to tap screen, but they know how to send M-Pesa or money through the phone or bank transfer. No, this is for them. That's it. Nothing. I don't think it's much more. It's any more virtuous or anything. No, it's the same shit, but now because they use the app, the branding of God, established dogma. You use a brand that already exists. It's easy to get a new audience. So I respect TikTok beggars more than televangelists, because I'll only believe a televangelist is a real person if there is no till number, there's no banking details, there's no donation number under their screens. But if you look at televangelists, their screen is filled up with donation boxes and till number. They even have equity bank accounts. Bro, if you want to send via fucking Visa, MasterCard, they'll take it. They take coins, check, everything, bro. This guy will deposit a check right on TV. And the way streamers have those boxes, they also have those things. So I don't think there are any, it's a gig. That's what I see it. It's a gig. I try to fool people by, I don't know, lying sometimes, quite a lot of lying, but my gig is to make it funny. At least you can see that I'm trying to work hard at this bullshit, and then I'm not fooling anybody. If I'm not funny, I'm not funny. See, that's the central of it, is me trying to be funny or being funny, or trying to make light of something that's horrible. But his is, the face is of God, but the actual business is donations. I respect that. And I don't know how people get into these televangelists. Because half of the audience has to be paid, right? There's no way those people who freaking pretend they couldn't walk and then suddenly walk. No person, even people who are autistic, we are going there. Even people who have mental problems, which is 90% of the people. But people who have, dumb people. I would have said Down syndrome people, but those guys are hella smart. Like in their, like they're not dumb. Whoever thinks, if you think people with Down syndrome are dumb, then you haven't been with one or gone to school with some. That's one thing I really do kind of appreciate though about going to Our Lady. We had special class. They were called special class, and all the kids that were, specially retarded rather than regular retarded were put in one class. And we got to interact with them. It wasn't weird. Now I realize why it was important to be among those people, because when you grow older and the first time you're meeting somebody with such problems, you don't know what to do, even though the right thing to do is just be nice. There's always this fear that you don't want to how do you say this, like insult them by trying to help them, but you can see they need the help. The best thing I would say is just, what I learned is just be honest. Like, hey man, do you want my help? Because I understand you want to do it yourself, but if you want my help, I'm right here. And most of them are like, oh, don't worry bro, I need your help, I don't need your help. It's easier that way rather than, oh, I don't want to. They're just human beings. And that's why I should make fun of disabled people also, because this is my thinking. Okay, everybody gets made fun of, everybody, and they are part of everybody. They are as normal, as retarded, as stupid as everybody else. Okay, so when it comes to even being made fun of, which seems like a bad thing, but it's not. Being made fun of means you're part of the group, especially for men. When we are hanging out together and everybody's making fun of each other and no one's making fun of you, you feel weird. You feel like, hey man, do I not belong here? What's happening with these people? Do they not like me? Making fun is just acceptance, in my opinion, as a stand-up comedian, because that's what the reason I make fun of everybody, because If I exclude you, makes you special, especially in a negative way. Like, oh, you're too cool. No, man. The only reason I won't make fun of you is because there's nothing funny about you that I've found yet. But when I do, those jokes are coming. Where was I going with this? Televangelism. Very rare for I've not heard Kalasinger televangelists, which I'm kind of glad. The religion my parents chose for me, it turns out, has that aspect removed. Because as you know, man, if you have time to watch television and give donations, this is not the right guy. It's literally against what our main principles. I think the idea that you're supposed to give money to preachers and stuff. I don't know if I'm saying the correct thing, but ours is a more communal kind of religion. Like our first guru said, Vandike Chako, which means share and eat. So whenever you're smoking a joint, you're supposed to pass it around. You can't just smoke it alone. Share and eat. And that's why whenever you go to a Sikh temple on a Sunday, at least minimum, I can tell you, on a Sunday, freaking free food. Can you imagine? Doesn't matter your color, your creed, whether you're in a wheelchair, you have an extra chromosome, no one cares. You get free food that everybody eats, and there's the reason why everybody is supposed to sit on the floor. Whether you're a CEO or you're the guy who sucks the CEO's dick, you still have to sit on the same level, because in the eyes of Almighty, you all are the same, which is kind of not true. The Almighty favors some people a bit more than others, but that's life. Even God has favorites. What are you going to do? Complain to God? You think he's going to change his fucking opinion because some chodu he created fucking, I don't know, 23 years ago he has an opinion? A banchod. Anyway, moving on. Televangelism is interesting. Thumbnail is some big shots okay. Who is the thumbnail supposed to be? Imran, this is some guy called Benny Hinn. He recently came to Kenya, and I think it was, everybody is saying it was sponsored by the Kenyan taxpayer. I'm kind of doubtful, unless it's in the news. I'm not sure. I've only seen it on tweets, but if it's paid by the taxpayer, it's kind of offensive, because, why only Christianity gets funded by the government? Isn't, I'm just saying. Isn't the state has no religion, right? Isn't that like a constitutional article thingy? Kenyan constitution, let's say Kenyan our Bible, this is the country's Bible, about state religion. Which one is it? Nice. Article 32 of the Constitution declares every person has the right of freedom, blah, 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 blah. So there's nothing. State and religion. I'm not reading all that shit. I know we have the right, but does the country have a religion? I don't think so. What about all the other people in Mombasa and shit? You know what I mean? Those guys don't give a fuck about this Benny Hinn guy. People in Parklands don't give a fuck about this Benny Hinn guy. People in Mandera, why is one religion taking over all? Which, by the way, wasn't even an African religion, which is brought in by the colonialism through missionaries who gave them into the country and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm trying to say. I didn't say all those things. Religion is very touchy. Is what I want to say. So this guy was apparently sponsored by the Kenyan government to heal the nation. He had a whole crusade, a whole seminar, or I don't know what you call, a mass healing session, I don't know, where he prayed for Kenya, and as you can see, things have gotten better. Suddenly it's 9:54. Usually around this time it's around 9:32, but as you see, with the healing we're going faster, so it's 9:54 at the moment. What the fuck is that? So yeah, it's basically a con artist. Any person who can heal people instantly. Come on, man. I don't know how people fall for this. That's why I think most of the people are retarded. This reminded me of this Satguru democracy. Not Satguru, it was Osho. This is Osho guy, fucking legend, man. First of all, this Muindi fucking saint. Not even a saint, just religious person. But he was spitting bars. This guy, This is why I want to get a new laptop. I want to show you his face, but he looks like me if I got skinnier, grew a beard, and didn't give a fuck. Wait, let it load fully. So him, I don't know if you've watched the documentary Wild Wild West. It's on Netflix, and I highly recommend it. It's about this, I don't want to spoil it, but it's about this religious guy from India who creates his own cult and all the crazy things they do to maintain their control. They get their own city, a lot of people die and shit. But that's one part of it. The other part of it, this motherfucker, when he was in his seminar, in his talking sessions, bro was spitting, man. For example, these are his opinions on democracy. His name is Osho. Okay, listen.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
To me, this motherfucker wasn't spitting fire. So you could listen to his seminars, and then I think that's how they would get you to join the cult, because like, this guy is actually spitting, maybe he has that knowledge. But sometimes when you see this televangelists, I'm like, bro, this is a lie. Even what you're saying does not, like, even the context of the scripture he's reading, sometimes it doesn't fit with what he's saying afterwards. And this is me, a Kala singer. Me, I can see this, I guess, because I went to Our Lady. I got a thorough understanding of Christianity. I mean, not thorough, let me not say thorough, but an overall understanding of Christianity. And this guy was, half of the things they do are against it. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, I don't think religious leaders are supposed to be loaded. I don't think you're supposed to be rich. Because if you're rich, God has, you know what I mean? I won't believe you. You think life is amazing if you give blah 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 because you're rich. You don't understand. The only person I believe is who's speaking about God is somebody who's destitute. This motherfucker has nothing and he still believes in God. That's a guy. But these people, tap on the screen, fellas. I'm not a big fan of these fuckers. So yeah, there's your answer, Imran. He's like that sheikh. Whenever you're on YouTube, you see those sheikhs who give knowledge. This Muslim knowledge. You know what I mean? Brother, listen, brother. Disgusting, alhamdulillah, brother. I don't know, it's always funny. But even their knowledge is interesting. I'm not going to say it's bad because it's against, Kala singers and Muslims always have this beef. If you don't know the beef, let me explain. Long time ago, the Mughals, let me call them the Mughals, they were the Mughals, were conquering India, and they used to come from Afghanistan. And the way through India, through the Afghanistan, was through Punjab, my area. So that was the main. If you wanted to attack India, you have to go through Punjab, you have to go through Kala Singers. There's no other way. We were gatekeepers by nature. The other way was through the ocean, and that's how the British came, of course, with their ships, duh. And Kala Singers have always been like a warrior class, protective class. Even our religion was supposed to carry a dagger all the time, in case shit goes down, in self-defense, of course. Like even in airports, I think we get an exception sometimes. I have no idea why. Why are we so special? We are also retarded. One of us can go crazy and king, but so far so good. So that's how the beef between the Muslims and the Kala Singa started. I guess the genesis of our religion sometimes, I think, has a lot to do with not genesis, like the officialization of this religion has quite a lot to do with what we went through. Because there was a time where one of our gurus, we have 10 gurus, I think he was protecting some people, because this Aurangzeb was like, I'll only eat lunch today if I get circumcised penises and gold of this are the same. Like he had like a balancing thing. He put gold here or something, I don't know, weight, and then you had to put like skin you have torn off. People you've made Muslim, and until the weights equal, he wouldn't eat lunch. I think that was a kink. That was more of self-sexual sadism. an actual religion conversion. But yeah, so we are like, nah, man, let everybody keep the penis they want, don't force it. And that's how our beef started. So yeah, me, I don't hold any grudges. Me, I was in there. And if I believe in reincarnation, I could have been on either or side. So no hate, kind just a little bit, but no hate at all. uh Manu says thumbnails, some big shot televangelist, the president paid to, so they did pay to pray for his daughter to get a husband. Who who would want the father-in-law to be the president? It sounds cool. There's connection to power, but the cost. Oof. Do you really want? I think you have to be on the same. That's why people marry people on their class, because they get the the understanding of their environment. As Chodu's like me, bro. Me, I don't know what to do. Mr. President, I mean father, Mr. Father, can you stop tax? That's what I would say. But he's probably in cahoots. They're like, oh, what that tender? Let me give it to you, but you open another company. Didn't he already have? Maybe it was another daughter. I think I think she'd have better chances if she didn't look so much like her father. Who said that? Not me. Maybe some televangelists. Dude, that's embarrassing, man. Your father's the president, and you can't even fucking convince a boy to. Hey, shh. Go to the gym. I don't know. Learn how to do makeup. Reduce your forehead size. Stop looking like your dad. I think those are things, if she just works on, any man would be dying to at least, lie to her that I like you. But hey, man. So it is true that our president did pay. My tax money went into bringing some Israeli American. Even that part. Aren't Israeli people supposed to, the whole essence is that this land belongs to us, but then you always have a hyphen next to you on the country. Me, I'm not Indian Kenyan. Me, I'm Kenyan. Whether I like it or not, that's because I have, you know what I mean? I've picked my side. I don't have a side chick. I wish I did. But you know what I mean? These guys side chicks, and am I making sense? Because I know I am. Maybe I'm not using the right words, but don't you see that maybe this land does not really belong to you? We do have a hyphen and another country next to you. I'm just saying. But yeah, Israeli American televangelists. Let's read his fucking bio. Even these guys get divorced. This guy looks like a Jew, man. Tofik. Okay, that's a very Israeli name. I would give you that, not American. Tofik Benedictus. Okay, now you go back to Benedictus. Benedictus. Dude, that's the name. That's the word dick. No wonder he became a televangelist. I'm sure he got bullied in school. Hey, to flick my dick, bro. To flick Benedict. Bro, this is. I'm sorry, I know he does miracles and shit. Maybe he'll make me a cripple. He'll do the opposite. How old is he? 71? Dude, give up. Retire, man. Fuck, how much money do you want? What, you need another house with 48 fucking rooms? Relax. I think one of my least favorite is also Joel Ailstein. You see, again another, what was it, televangelist. What's his name? Joel Olstein. Okay, is he also? Okay, he's American. But Austin a Jewish name? I'm just saying. I'm trying to find a pattern. Austin Jewish question mark. Let's see. American pastor, blah blah. What? Not what religion? Doesn't matter. But this Chodu, I think he has a story. First of all, his smiling is very weird. It's too broad of a smile. It's a bit creepy. This is what I think. This is what Mark Zuckerberg looks at and sees. Oh, maybe this is what I should do, because he always has this. The Lord shall save you. I'm like, nah, man, you just leave me. The Lord is saving me by keeping you away. So this guy, at least he has other, how do I say this, credits. He's a pastor, televangelist, businessman, author. This guy wrote a book. He wrote his own Bible, man. I think he's famous for owning such a huge, awesome church. And when floodings happened in Texas, he didn't open the door because the carpet was newly done. And I mean, of course, duh. That's what Jesus taught us in Mark book 3 chapter 14 verse 69. So I shouldn't make fun of the Bible. Sorry, God, I respect Bible also. I think Jesus said once when he was in the church, he's like, don't let the poor in. They will ruin the carpet. They shall. They always end with the prepositions, I think. I apologize, Jesus. I'm sorry. But yeah, televangelism. I don't know what's I'm blaming it on old people, of course. But what's the thing that's catching me? Like, what is the thing I think OnlyFans is the equivalent of my generation's televangelism. But even that one, I get it, because they're honest. I mean, as maybe morally or ethically, there is an argument there that maybe society shouldn't be in such a situation where bitches need to spread their lips both sides and the ass and get fucked on camera and shit to earn a living. Because I'm sure if they had jobs that they loved, like, I don't know, what do girls like? Being bartenders, I don't know, freaking coffee shop assistant, marketing managers, whatever. If they got those jobs, do you think they would be doing freaking OnlyFans? I'm sure this is like a 5%, but the other, I think there's a lot of desperation. That's the argument against the morality of OnlyFans. But what is the thing that's going to get my generation? I think it's OnlyFans. Maybe these video game buy-ins. When you play like Fortnite or what other games are there? God of War or like Call of Duty, whatever. These are the games. These are my points of reference. And you buy in-game purchases. I think those are the ones. But even that, you kind of see the value. Your character looks different. And they're being honest. But even there's a bit of lying. There's a bit of gambling there. Different argument. But you know what I mean? What is? I think religion is losing its importance in society as it moves on. The newer generation does not go to church. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I know there's a lot of good things that also come from religion. Sometimes when things are fucked up and you want somebody to complain and you can't complain, you have this imaginary friend and you're like, fuck you, man. Depends on your relationship you have with the Almighty. May I swear, and maybe that's why my life sucks, because I'm too frank. And even if I don't swear, if he is or she is the Almighty, don't they already know that I'm swearing in my head? So what's the point of hiding even that? I'm just, when this is, people pray on their knees, they put their hands together and blah blah blah, very respectful. Me, I talk like I'm talking to a bestie, like retarded, like right now as I'm talking to you. But instead of reading comments, I'm imagining answers. And sometimes, man, there are answers, but I don't know who gave them. Maybe God, through my own brain, or maybe I'm just too smart. Who knows? But one of those things. Hey, today we have comments. Fuck yeah, bro. When you're so forever alone, you need a literal miracle. Oh my God. Yeah. And is marriage really that important? What is she gonna do? Leave him because fucking I don't know. I'm just taking a wild guess. He's not a comedian who's successful. You know what I mean? Boring shit, man. It's not worth it. Not yet. Work on yourself, Ruto, Rachel. Work on yourself when you see everything is going to fall in place. Don't rely on Israeli Jewish people. These guys don't like people coming together. They are more of a divisive kind of. Are we getting political? Yes, but my taxpayer bought this guy over here, so I can talk shit if I want to. You see me, I don't have a hyphen next to my fucking title. I'm not Indian, Kenyan, even though I'd love to be. Yeah, I'm Kenyan, which is I can't complain. Complaining quite a lot, but it is what it is. Fuck, man. And your father is the president, and you tell me you still can't get bitches, bruh? Something's wrong with you, man. Khalsa Lakhvir Singh, please pray for our pastors. Waheguru Ji da Khalsa, Waheguru Ji di Fateh. Baba ਜੀ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਧਾਰਮਿਕ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਗਿਆਨੀਪਨ ਦਾ ਢੋਂਗ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਚੰਗੀ ਮਾਰੇ. Bro, what? Good to see you on the stream, Paji. Table Moza, hey yo, first time, second time, third time, I don't know. Good to see you on the stream, man. After long, please join, have a seat, look at your neighbor, tell them, may God bless you. And as you tell them, please also put sadaka in the pouch. The first time I was taken to church at there is this church called Our Lady of Queen, Our Lady of Queen Peace or whatever church. Awesome, beautiful church, not gonna lie. You do feel, I think churches have very good designs, but from the inside they're very majestic. They have these huge ceilings, and I think it's on purpose, so you feel small, and you feel you're under the influence of something grand, so you do kind of want to bow. And the first time I went there for school, there was mass or something, and the people started passing a pouch, and people put money in it. When it came to me, I got change for my 500. I put 500. I took 250, 200, 50 shilling, and I put it back. I thought that was the whole purpose. I was like, what? In primary school, and I needed change because my mom gave me such a big note, and she wanted change. She's like, I'm gonna go get change. Go buy, I don't know, pin pop, which was like 10 shillings, because she wanted, change. So I thought, oh, perfect opportunity. I just switched money, and I felt people like, did Aman just steal money? I'm like, nah, man. I thought this was the whole point. This is change. No, you're supposed to. I mean, even we do that, but we don't pass around. We go to it, and if you want to, you do. If you don't do, you don't go to it. Simple. As we have a. So if you this is how. By the way, I don't know if you've ever been into a Sikh temple, but this is how it usually goes. You enter in. You look around, say hello everybody. You ask the chef, what's in the menu? Because free food. What's in the menu? Pronte again, delicious. I love it. Then you go to the hall, the prayer hall, the Darbar Sahib, and before you enter, you have to remove your shoes, clean your hands, clean everything that you think is dirty. Clean the smegma of your penis if you want. If it stinks, there's facilities for that. Remove your shoes, and then the holy book. It's not even a book. It's technically a book, but we believe it's the essence of Almighty, at least the final knowledge. That's why we don't make short versions, smaller versions that you carry all around. Like I see hotels with Bibles. Bro, do you really want to put your religious book next to a table where two unmarried people are doing ungodly things? That's disrespectful, man. To the Bible, of course. And so you go in the middle, you bow down. Then there's a box. You put whatever you want to put, and then you go back, you sit, and then you listen to whatever the guy is lying about. That's how we do it. But here, you just go there, you chill with your shoes on. Freaking the table, the seating thing, the bench in front of you has like a pull-out kneeling cushion thing, so you can kneel and pray. I'm like, this guy's design is on top. Ours is very simple, on the floor. Goddamn. Soft floor, of course, carpeted floor, but it's still on the floor. And old people sit on a bench because they're old and they have an ego. Oh, I'm not going to sit on the floor because I'm old. My knees hurt. Those are the excuses. But yeah, Where was I going with this? Uh, fuck it, doesn't really matter. But the church, I used to go to church. Sacrament, even sacrament was interesting. A few people stood, I don't know, at the end, a few people stood up and they made a line, and the preacher, the pastor was in them, was in front of them, and he placed some white thing in their mouth. I'm like, what is the white thing? I feel like that's the body of Christ. I'm like, how much did he have? Because this happens every Sunday. I don't know. I thought it was cucumber at first because from far it looked like a cucumber, like a thinly sliced cucumber without the edges. But I don't know what it is still till this day. And at this point, I don't want to ask. It's too boring. But yeah, man, I think my prayers have reached God. Oh yeah, where was I going with this? Even as a kid, for some weird reason, I guess because I grew up, in Our Lady, where Jesus was always the topic, and I understood that I have one path that my parents gave me, one way of viewing the Almighty, but there's also this other one that my school gives me, and I made a decision like I don't have to pick one side or the other. It has nothing to do with religion at this point. It's just your connection with the Chodo at the top. I can call him. Trust me, he's my boy. I was made in his image, so if black people can say the N word because they're all black, I can say Chodus because we're all Chodus. But yeah, so even then, I think when I was younger, I used to go to church when I was feeling sad, like, oh, exams are coming, I'm a bit stressed. Let's go chill. It's in the hall, and it's so beautiful, and no one said shit to me. Of course they couldn't. They thought I'm going to convert. They were happy. So I just chill there and just have conversations, and I'm like, thank God I have access to this, because some people just don't have access to this. Good, bad for them. Good for me. Moving on. Uh, Preach Amanihin. I like the pun, but me, Amandeep is good. Pranav Patel, for real though, why you still got that Christmas hat knot? Uh, so, speaking of religion, me, I am a Kala Singh. I think you can see my top knot over here. And if I remove this bandana, right? But I always have to keep my head covered. Religious purpose, of course, duh. It's not like my hairline is falling back and I and I want to hide it in any other way. It's just religion. And usually I wear a turban, but after a long day, I don't want my hair in a turban. It's too formal. And I want to still keep it covered. And we tried bandana once. People call me egghead, mayaiboilo, bubblegum, maija, chunwa, chunwa. I don't know. You guys had funny names for me. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to do a bandana alone. I'm going to wear a Christmas hat. And we started around Christmas, of course. Don't want to remember that Christmas. Fucking horrible. And stuck with it. And I think it's okay, man. I think it keeps the show or the view, it keeps it quirky. People ask that question all the time, and I have at least 3 minutes to kill with the same answer. So good. Thank you for keep asking. Pranav Patel, who I have no idea who they are. Last and first, Mike. Brother Deep. Deep. Oh, loud. Make it. Maybe you are the brother Charlene was praying for. Nah, man. Mamboya, first of all, I think I've already complained. The things I've said about her father, I can't face him. I'm like, bro. And then you have to see her and you see her father, like, bruh. Salam namaste, but this is not for me, man. And, hey, Mamboya, mapenzi, no. Not for a while. Still, you see, regular programming. We're going to talk about heartbreaks and shit again, man. Benchud, abhi to bhula tha. Uski yaad dila. Every time I go to take a shit, I look down, I'm like, fuck, still love her. That's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put that somewhere. Let me note it down. हमने पिघला दिया पत्थरों को. Check you guy. Me, I'm a freaking every time I take a dump, and look at it. I start. Okay, let's see how this one grows. Finally, a joke-ish. It's not even a joke. It's just a premise, but it's a good start. Thank you for that, Mike. Uh, Moving on, Nurdin Abdullah. That's the equivalent of being a Muslim called Singh and he's Ethiopian. Israeli American televangelists. I fail to see that, Nurdin Abdullahi. This is why we don't get along. Kala Singh, no, I'm sorry, bruh. That extra skin on my penis is not agreeing with yours at this moment. But I know what you mean. Muslim called Singh and he's Ethiopian. So there is a Muslim. His name is Singh, so Kala Singh, Muslim, Ethiopian, which is Christian. I see the three things. Yeah, something there. Do pastors have to push you when praying you? I saw Ben in suplex some guy while praying for them. I think it's the miracle, right? You have to lie to people. Oh, look, miracles happen when people who can't walk are suddenly walking. Woo, you know. And a lot of old aunties who have nothing going on in life, you know, their husband is a chodu. He watches the stream, of course, and you know he comes home drunk. You know, life is shit, no ambition. You know, you're living 20 shillings a day, which is nothing if you're American. 20 shillings is nothing to you. It's not even worth bargaining. You know, that's how much it is, nothing. And to some people, that's quite a lot. And you know, and then you see some guy on TV giving you, you know, even a drop of hope, even a slice of hope. You're like, and you know, I think I can empathize, because when you're desperate, anything, bro, anything to get you out of that situation, you'll go for it. But that's the thing with desperation. You sometimes you fall for things that are not right for you. Shit. That was some deep shit. When you're desperate, you fall for. And that's not even new information, I'm sure. But it's new information from my mouth. So it must be cool. When you're desperate, you make decisions that are not good for you. But I understand why you make those decisions, because you need something. In Punjabi, my mom told me that there's a saying in Punjabi, dubde nu tinke da vi sahara honda. If somebody is drowning, they want to hold on even to like something as small as a grain of rice, because you're like, if I can just push, you know, that's how desperate you are. It's not going to help you, but even that, you're like, fuck it, I want to try, just use that rice, just stand up when you're drowning, because that's, you see, deep things on going deep with Aman. So yeah, where was I going with this? And I think the miracle part is the part that sometimes, for some reason, maybe I think they can put that aside. I think in their head they know it's fake, but they can put that aside for all the other knowledge that, you know, because sometimes they do read the Bible and do say cool things. And you're like, hey, maybe that's the part. But when they do the miracles, they're like, okay, I can compartmentalize this shit. I can either focus on the good things I'm learning, the encouragement, the word of God, and forget about these fake miracles, you know, because sometimes the message is not the problem, it's the person giving you the message. That's the problem. And damn, this is some cool shit I'm saying these days, bro. What happened to me? What changed? Day ones, remember? Actually, you guys are still technically day ones. But yeah. And I think the more, because of the African ones, you guys think that is crazy? There's these African ones I've seen where there's a preacher preaching, and this for some reason they're doing a race inside the church. This is, I'm not low. I don't even. It's West African. They're racing inside the church. There are two people. I think his group guys. There are two of them. They have a head start. He's at the back, the preacher. I think he's trying to show the power of God, show the blessing God has bestowed upon him. So the race is literally what, 20 meters inside the hallway, and he says go, and his fellas run, and they know right before they reach the finish line, they suddenly feel an urge to not cross it. They fall behind, they fall down, and they can't get up. And this motherfucker just slowly walks past by them, and everybody's like, hallelujah. That is definitely religious. That has nothing to do with fakeness. That makes my belief in God strong, because that proves that God wants him to win. I don't know, like, why can't he solve fucking poverty, an actual problem, which would actually get him more believers, and this would make God even more fucking worshipable. You know what I mean? he This is what I think. God has the solutions to make himself more popular, but he ain't doing shit, man. So maybe that proves God does not exist. He's just fickle. Humans need God. God does not need human. What I mean is, without humans, there's no God. Think about it. I don't ever think my cat that passed away, two of them. I'm not good with pussy. My cat that passed away. You think it was a believer in God? You think these birds believe in God? Do they pray? Do they, be good things? No. Lions, do they believe in? No, I don't think so. Because if you look at the life of a lion, is so much sin in context, in relation or context with the human idea of morality. Lions, when the male lion wants, I don't know, when he goes into a new, in lion culture, lion culture, the women, the ladies are the ones who hunt and do all that crap. And when they get babies from when a new lion is wanting to become the alpha, and he becomes the alpha, the first thing he does after licking his wounds and shit is kill the babies of the old lion. And the fucked up part about nature is that now the female lions are suddenly in heat. They saw their baby being killed by this guy, and they now suddenly want to fuck him to have his babies. That's just literally how it is, nature. In human context, that's awful. That's horrible. And we believe God is. So, you know what I mean? If God exists, is that right for the baby lion who, you know what I mean? So maybe that's why sometimes my belief in the type of God we pray to is usually unbalanced, usually very shaky, because maybe it's the definition of God. If you change that, then God can be anything, right? The universe itself, yeah, technically it's fair. It gives you, it takes away from you equally. Everybody dies, everybody is born. That's as fair as it gets. And to me, that's more of God and free will and consequences and math and all that crap. That one is more God than this guy at the top making decisions like it's a video game. But opinions change. Might see a miracle, might see some guy walking with no legs and suddenly he has all legs, extra arm, just because he was done a miracle by some Israeli American televangelist. Maybe I'll change my beliefs in God then. But until then, let's just stick to, even atheism is weird. Like, did you tell me there's nothing? You just me. I think it's just the idea of the guy in the agnostic is the right word, I would say. I don't know. I'm in the middle. I don't have to pick a side. Oh, is it an exam? I have to pick a side or I'll fail. Fuck that, bro. Anyway, moving on. Lewis Kabuga. Good to see you on the stream. Booga booga. That's hella racist. Booga 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 booga. Sorry, very racist. I'm assuming you're high in melanin, so I apologize, Lewis. But Kabuga, come on, man. You gave me that. That's like an Indian's name being Rajesh. Not Rajesh. Rajesh. Come on, man. You gotta do the face. I'm here for my healing. Louis Kabuga, what are your problems? All your problems, let me tell you, are caused by you. Everything, even things that are out of your control, are caused by you. You fucking lost a job, that's technically you. I think most decisions, if you believe they are caused by you, you'll have a better working plan for the future. Let me give you this is my reason for saying that. I think it's very contextual also. But for example, as a comedian, okay, so many times comedians will always blame the audience. Sometimes when the show goes horrible, this audience was not nice, the sound was horrible. Sound, I get it, but it can't be the problem all the time. You guys are bombing every night. you know you can't blame the audience. In any show, if there's at least one comedian who performs good, can't blame the audience. That's my opinion. I never blame the audience, even if it's definitely the audience. I think it's always better to blame myself, because if I blame myself, I'll feel bad, but I'll also want to change it, make sure it doesn't happen again. And I think that's a better way of looking at it than blaming things that even though they are the situation, they are wrong. But even if you can still find a way of improving yourself, even though it's their fault. Does that make sense? Probably. So even in the same way, that's why I say everything is your fault. Your parents died, you didn't work hard enough to earn a living, where they would have lived maybe a day or two older. So you didn't earn a good living because they didn't have a good diet. They were eating deep fried every day. They were quarreling, high blood pressure. They died. That's your fault. If you had earned enough, send them to therapy, worked on their anger issues, give them vegetables every day, they would have lived a few more years. You see, it's still out of your control. But now, at least now you're going to work hard, I guess. Take the burden of your parents' death as a normal person. Very common thing. Everybody does that, right? It's easy said than done. Easy done than said, actually. And next time when your other parent dies, at least now you give them medical health care. Brancho, you had give them Brussels sprouts with the fucking broccoli steamed, and now your father looks fit. Shit like that. So if you're here for the healing, the answers, sometimes I feel the answers never come from the outside. We all know the answers, because there's one person you can't lie to, even if you try to, is yourself. Unless it's like repetition, you can lie to yourself so much you start believing that shit, and that's like a superpower. You know what I mean? If you just repeat to yourself, I'm handsome, I'm handsome, I'm handsome, I'm handsome, I'm a big dick, big dick, big dick, you suddenly feel like you have the energy, the confidence of big dick. And sometimes that's good enough. And so if you're here for healing, you are healed from the moment you're a child. Now is when you're realizing it's like you had this superpower in you all this time. The only healing you needed was for you to realize it was within you all this time. Am I copying Paulo Coelho, the Spanish author? Yes, but not on purpose. It just happened. I'm literally freestyling at the moment. Professional. JR, what's up? Good to see you, JR, on the stream after long, bro. After long. Luis Kabuga Booga. By the way, out of curiosity, how hard is it for Kamau to become a Muhindi? I think impossible, unless you involve plastic surgery and all that crap. Why would you want to do that? Kamau has his own Kamau. Kamau is good on his own. Kamau has central Kenya. Why do you want to be a Muhindi? Kamau has a hardware shop just like a Muhindi. What's the big deal, bro? Kamau is good. Big penis. Why would you want to become a Muhindi? What's wrong with you, Chulia? For him, Karim, wave check. Eh, bhen ke laude. Wave check. Fuck it. One day I'm going to wash my hair. I'm going to curl up my hair. I'm going to hide it. And then at the end of the stream, I'm just going to go at the end, let it all out, so you can at least enjoy the curliness of my hair, because I do look like an Indian preacher once my hair is open. I think his name was Sai Baba, not the old original one that we don't know much about, the new one, the one who. Now this is the thing about Indian preachers, they do weird ass miracles, like magic tricks. More of this guy, his magic trick was he would cough and cough in a handkerchief and then he'd remove like a golden chain, an egg. Even as a child, I'm like, the egg was already in the handkerchief when he picked it. You guys didn't see that? My parents were huge believers in that guy until I think his accusations of, I don't know, murdering or sexing other people. This is what they do. These religious people, the thing that takes them down is sexing people they're not supposed to be sexing. A lot of dick with the wrong person or wrong people, and things go sideways. What other one did we see? Speaking of weird belief, I think I read long ago there was a news story about, Indians are so fucking superstitious. They're so emotional with the belief of God and all that stuff. And so there was a in India, I think Goa, I can't remember, but there's a statue of Jesus. The Shah Rukh Khan pose, and at the feet of Jesus, droplets of water suddenly started pouring. You know what I mean? And people went fucking lunatic. They're like, "Oh my God, God exists. He's weeping for the situation we're in." People are crying. People are trying to figure out where this water is coming from. They couldn't figure out because none of them were plumbers, and they are going bonkers, man. And then after a while, I think some plumbers, they're like, "Fuck it, if this is actually happening, we should, look into it." And they did some research and they found out the water was leaking because the toilet situation at the top floor had like a pipe problem. And the what is it, the when water sticks to other things easily, the water tension, I think, was so neat that they couldn't even tell that the water that was coming from the feet was actually just water from the toilets upstairs. Every time people flushed, the leak made the water come through the, like, it stuck around the body and then drops from the feet. And then people who used to drink that water for all the blessing, I want to see where they are now. That's why it's called blind faith, because you don't need proof. Ooh, duh, man. What the fuck? That burp. Andrew Gitonga, good to see you, bruh. On the stream. Felix Ogino, you guys, good to see you on the stream again. The highly debatable show is a great concept. Keep it up. Thank you, Felix. More to come. That's the brainchild of my mentor. Let me even call him that, even though, yeah, he is my mentor. Let me say that. Doug Mutai. Mentor in terms of comedy business. He has the knowledge that is too cool. That was his idea, and I'm glad I've always been a part of it. Even when I'm not, I'm always a part of it. I give ideas because I believe in the concept. So thank you, bro. And hopefully if it happens next, which is definitely going to happen soon, you should join us, brother. Moving on, Gitonga and the shooting. Well done, you guys. The farting, I'm in that stage in life. I don't care, bro. I'll fart live. Fuck it. I'm gonna hide my body fluctuations, fatulence. Fuck that shit, bro. Today, writing class. Fucking comedians are doing jokes in front of other comedians. It's like a mini stage situation. No laughs. I felt some gas up my ass. I just let it out. Everybody laughed. That's the biggest laugh I've gotten this year, I would say. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna hide away from farting. Maybe burping. Burping is a bit disgusting because if I hear it, I'm also gonna feel disgusted. But farting is funny. I can't hate on that. Moving on. 24 people watching. Woo! Flame extra hot. Why are you late? Bencho, you supposed to be top tens, my man. But good to see you on the stream. Can't complain. I mean, obviously you can complain. F. San Francisco Njoroge. SF Njoroge. Why do you have a Christmas hat on February? I think it's a Santa hat. Sorry. Words that get you cancelled in 2020, probably. Amandeep X Pastanganga collab, bro. I would love. That guy is I think he's more of a entertainer than a preacher. Because he do be spitting bars. He does has knowledge. Funny. He even expresses it in a funny way. He's basically what most Kenyan comedians want to be. Confident, bars after bars. He takes his time with words. whatever he says, he's not. I don't think it's faking. He's not acting. He didn't write this shit. This is fucking from the heart, bro. So that's why I would that's why may I respect Ngana. Nganga? See, that's the thing. I can't even say the words that Kwanza Mwindis. Words we cannot say are words that have N and G together. Swahili words with N and G. Ngombe. Ngom. You see? Ngombe. Nganga. This one has two back to back. Nganga. Eh. I used to fuck. As much as I'm not a good speaker of Swahili, it saved my ass in high school. Because we had to do foreign languages, and I chose French. I'm like, yeah, bonjour, comment ça va? Et toi? Do you have the power? And the day I knew French wasn't for me is when we had an open book test. You were allowed to copy from the textbook. The teacher even wrote, you know how they write S, start, stop. He rubbed all that. He wrote open book text. You can copy from your book, but not from each other. Me, I thought I was going to get full marks. Then I saw the paper. I got nothing. Those words, the Tulu and Poison, didn't make any sense to my fucking head. I had to then copy from my friend. And that day I realized maybe I don't give a fuck about French that much. So I just switched to fucking Kiswahili and things went amazing. Just writing inshas, making things sound cool by using Punjabi words and those other words, just fucking takribani. Teachers like, how does this motherfucker learn the word takribani? Motherfuckers don't know that takriban is a Hindi word. We use it nearly every day. If you use takriban in among Indians, you're like, this guy's trying to what's chodu, banchods. You just say average. Or about to. So I think that's how Swahili saved my ass in high school. University I did Spanish. Thank God. Whew. Can talk Spanish bitches. I like Spanish girls, by the way. If you ever talk to Spanish girls, you might get confused because they're very touchy. Feels nice. I'm going to just stop it there. The joke was they're like Somali people. They touch. Somalis, they love touching you and they talk, brother, listen, brother, listen, brother, listen. They're the same, but they smell better. Jokes, bencho, jokes. Moving on. I would love to do a collab with Nganga. I think that would do more for me right now than Churchill ever did. Jokes. No hate towards Churchill. God is like a celebrity with bad PR people. Munga, what's up? Welcome to the stream, my man or lady. Can't say that from the name. God is like a celebrity with bad PR people. Maybe you're right. I see the angle, but it's also like fake accounts of God, fake agents of God, if God actually exists the way we think he exists. Because we think the only way to get to that house or that job is to go through that agent. But then you realize, no, I can just email directly. There's no need for this agent. Because what's so special about this agent? Because there's no fucking business card or anything. This guy is just a chodu like me and you. He didn't even do theology. So what makes him special? Just because he went through an experience and changed his opinion? Fuck that, bro. You don't have to go through an experience to learn what he knows. So I think that's, maybe you're right. He is a celebrity and he does have very bad PR, especially right now with the Middle East. So many Indians over there, and Israel, Palestine. Not enough Indians over there. Like me, Kenyan Indians. Yeah, I think that's one way of gauging it. If you just look at all the bad things that are happening, you're like, man, if there was a God, he doesn't give a fuck. And bad people always win. Bad people most of the time always win, and it's fine. Laws of nature. Lions who kill the babies get to fuck all the bitches, right? That's why I think, sorry, apologies, God exists. He's listening to your prayers right now. Prayers are nothing without action. Moving on. Prinky Sana. Bro, for a second I thought you were a lady, and we have been waiting for a lady in this stream because we have this question, or I have this question that I have always wanted to ask ladies regarding booty grinds at the club, but all the people in the chat, are men, so I can't ask these fucking questions. Moving on. Bro is so smart for real. Nah, man, I'm retarded, bro. If you think me I'm smart, the decisions I make when I'm not I'm not smart at all. I think if I was smart, maybe I'm obsessive. Maybe I'm conflating the two. Being obsessive has a lot to do with delusion, retardedness, because I don't know if being obsessive is a good thing, but it also depends on what you're obsessive about. Like, I'm obsessive about stand-up. Nothing, no argument. You put me on a lie detector, that shit is fucking, that's the answer you're gonna get all the fucking time. But sometimes you're obsessed with the wrong thing, like satisfying your sin of gluttony. When people say I'm a foodie, yeah, bro, bitch, everybody likes to eat. Nothing special about you. Nobody goes, oh, I love eating okra every day. Fuck that. Maybe okra water, right, ladies? Or I don't know, no ladies. Or obsessive about fucking money. Money, I guess, is a good obsession, but up to a certain level, because after that, if you really want money, you can do bad things and get the money. That obsession means you'll cross most limits to get what you want. Like, people, if you're obsessed with some person, that's horrible shit. So you see, so yeah, but thanks for calling me smart. You know what, I'll take compliments. 2024, somebody says compliment, I'll just say thank you, move on. Don't want to justify, oh, but I'm actually so dumb. Sorry, bro. Sorry, Prinky. Such a gay name. Sorry, Prinky. What Prinky Sana. It sounds like an Indian name, and I can see the photo. You're a big dicked Himalayan guy. You see, compliment. You give me one, I give you two, bro. Imran Lamau. Thanks, Imran. If there's a powerful religious guy, you can always predict sooner or later we're going to hear about the kids in the basement or something. Oh, God. Can we Google how many they are? How many religious leaders sex crime? Let's see what we get. Oh no, bro, this is from 2019, so the number is definitely higher. This is a news article. Almost 1700 priests accused of sex abuse. That's just the Roman Catholic. That's just one franchise. 1700. Even if it's 3 per person, which we know it's not. How much is 17 times 3? That's, no, let me do the calculation. 17 times 3, of course I know the answer. That's 21. 52. 50, I don't know, 51, sorry. 5100 kids, bro. I just want to confirm, because I'm retarded. How do you get fucking, bro? See, then you're calling me smart. Sorry, it's not 12. Let's do, yeah, maybe around, yeah, 5. I was, see, not that dumb, guys. Yes, 51, of course. So that's 5100, 5100 kitty touches. But at least now they have something fucked up with their heads that's going to push them to, do great things in life. Say what you want about pedophiles, but at least they create good artists. Bro, name one person who's super fucking amazing in what they do, and they were not touched by an uncle, by a stranger, by a neighbor. where they were not supposed to touch at a young age. Can't name one. Michael Jackson was fucked up from a very young age. Me, thank God, it happened. Wallahi billahi. Sometimes, because my parents love me, you know, didn't grow up so poor. Fucking, nothing major disaster in life. Just got touched as a kid, and that's fucking yay. You know, and the good thing is he's the one who sucked my pee pee. So I know I don't like it. You know, when it comes to, I'm just saying, when it comes to, everybody gets touched, but when it comes to me, I think I got the top position. I wasn't a bottom, I was a top. Even when I was being ethically fucking fucked in the head, I still had my ego. I didn't suck his dick, he sucked mine. Sorry, fucked up. Moving on. But yeah, man, there's so many, so many. Osho, I think Gandhi was one of them. People say, even though he wasn't a religious leader, but he used to sleep naked with his nieces to figure out if he can hold himself. I appreciate him for giving freedom to a billion people, but stop sleeping with your nieces. Who do you think you are? Muhammad Ali Jinnah? Moving on. Hey, today, too many comments, my man. I like this. 17 watching G. Thank you, DJ. 18 now. We're doing awesome, bro. It's not about the viewers sometimes. Because I was thinking, like, why do you do this fucking stream? What's the whole point? And I said, it's fun. I feel good. Some things I can tell my friends. Some things I can tell the person I want to tell. But you guys, I can tell you anything, and it's cool. I'm more selfish. I think this is more self-serving than giving you entertainment. Because I also get to, the reason I started, of course, but the reason it was always an idea but never started was Emmanuel Kisiangani. I saw him do podcasts, and his slow growth in being comfortable by talking long and for talking for long periods of time, and jokes that came out from those podcasts that he could now use on stand-up was a good effect, and I'm like, fuck, one day I want to start my own podi, blah blah. Then I got the motivation, and now we are here. So yes, 21 people, fucking A. 2 people, fucking A. I think that mentality is the best mentality. Although you sleep and you're like, fuck, maybe we had 500 people, maybe. Moving on, guys. Lamek Wakesa, good to see you on the stream, brother. The family is slowly but surely growing. 20 on a live is a plus for now. You guys, my guy, thank you. With the chodus are growing. Khalsa Lakhvir Singh, Pastor Aman, please pray for a pothole near Carnivore that turned into a crater not long before it become a hiking spot, like long or not. Woo-wee. You see, that's where the Kenyan Kala Singer guy comes in. When you end a sentence with woo-wee, that's a Kenyan thing. I don't care about, fuck Carnivore, bro. Everybody has their own pothole to cover. There's some on fucking industrial area that ish. So there some potholes in industrial area that I wish they were covered. And fucking Wayaki Way is fucked up. Mombasa Road is fucked up. The places where they didn't fix. I hate using Uhuru Highway, especially during construction times. Man, the number of tires I had to exchange because freaking my car hit a pothole or a huge rock. Ugh. And the problem, why can't we just fix them ourselves? Why don't we have fucking ready-made asphalt? I've seen videos where some chudus just get it from like the Trader Joe's or whatever they have in that country. Home Depot, I think is what they call it. You just go there, you beba that thingy, it's just for hardware shit. And you just pour it, mix it with water, and it's solved. Problem solved. But here we have to create a tender and all that shit. This is actually the reason I was, in one of my previous jobs, the company was like, bro, the road to this place is fucked up, and it fucks up our customers because now they don't want to come here because it's too far, and the factory can only be here because of how big it is, blah blah blah. We can't move factories, so we will pay for this road. We can fix this road with our own pocket. We make too much, bro. Give us the permission to fix this road. And I think the county government denied that. A free road, they said, no, 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 no free roads. And the reason they gave was because that is a tender that is awaiting to be approved. That is money waiting for the government, the people in that institution to eat when the tender finally comes out. Oh, we need a Masai road build. Who's gonna build it? So you guys with the 20 million or you guys with the 14 million? Let's do this. 20 million. You and I, we keep 3-3. It's probably more than that. We keep 3-3 and we get the 14 million guy to do it. Deal. That's what they do. So that's why development is not happening, because a lot of money is supposed to be eaten with each project that's handed over. And that's our culture, bro. Hate it or don't like it. The only way it's going to change is if you teach your children to know that is the wrong thing to do. That's the only way. These old heads, my generation, we are fucked. We are going to keep doing it. But until you teach your children, because they grow up like that and they know it's wrong. These chodus like us, we didn't learn this, so we keep doing corruption. So far so good, I guess. But yeah, I pray for our country. Oh God, oh Lord Almighty, bless us, because I'm talking to a female God. Bless us with your bountiful, breastful blessings and change this country for the better. Even though the power to change this country is within our hands and we don't need your intervention, we may keeping the same mistakes. We keep doing the same mistakes again and again and again because we are racists, we're tribalists, we hate people from the other side. And make smochas 10 shillings again. Thank you. Moving on. Global reviews, community formation in progress. Thank you, Global. I think it only happens on Tuesdays. You'll notice. And also because I think the thumbnail was a banger today. Got in a few people from other social media platforms. But thank you, Global Reviews. Good to see you on the stream. Imran, I know what you said. I want the punane. Is that what you said? Into English. Is that into English? You mad? Hey, bro, translate. What the fuck? What do you think, Google? What do you think? Okay, we'll have to do the old way. Google translate French to English. Okay, let's paste it away. What did this motherfucker say? Bam! No, not that. That's a link to a website I'll watch later. हमने पिघला दिया पत्थरों को. Where is it? Oh, here. I would like a punani. You like punani, even me, bro. But it's, how do I say this? It comes with its own problems. Sometimes you just jog off post-nut clarity and you fall asleep. I think that's why post-nut clarity comes with sleep, because all the decisions you were about to make before you jerked off, you sleep through them, and now you don't do them anymore. Paula Casado. We have a lady in the chat. Shit. What is the question we were supposed to ask? This is Paola. This is awesome. I would want to say a friend of mine, but let's tone it down a bit. I don't want to move too quick. I'll say acquaintances. OMG, never speak French in public. I know, man. Maybe in Kenya is a good idea to speak François in public, because everybody loves French people over here. Anybody who's not, like, even black people who speak French here have some sort of an attitude. I'm like, bros, you're just a Bantu, bro. Relax. uh, yeah, maybe outwards. I think even around the world, I think French is always seen as a sexy language. I don't know what part Paula comes from, but it's not. Ask Paula, bro. Oh yeah, shit. This is the. Oh yeah, we were supposed to ask questions to a girl. So this is the question we had the first stream ever. You know when you go in a club and it's the booty grind situation. You know, the girl is doing the booty things on the guy's pelvic area. And it's exciting. The blood is moving from all over the body and moving towards the penis. So the question we had was, not me, this is not my question, was, do girls like it when they feel the erection, or is it sign of immaturity when they feel the erection? What is it? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Because sometimes I don't know if I'm supposed to hide it or just fuck it. Let's go, bro. Let me poke you with my pin. That was the question. Feel free to answer, but it'd be awesome if you did. Thank you for acknowledging my gender. You're welcome. You're the only one, so what can we do? Paula is Spanish for you guys. Now you're going to talk. Bencho, talk to me, Chodia. Fucking men. This is why men are retarded. When they see the fucking nice girl in the oh, let's fuck a man. Let's guys. It's about me here, Bencho. Global reviews. We appreciate Paula as the only lady in the chat. Yeah. You are an icon to the community. Global reviews. How do you spell it? That's a nice spelling. How do you, where the fuck, where did you go? Immunity. Oof. Oh, Aman. Unity. That was so easy. You guy. If we ever make it corporate, and because Chodus can't be the name, immunity is going to be the name. Oh, by the way, I want to become a stand-up comedian like you. Where do I begin? How to think like one? If you want to become one, you just become one. That's the thing about stand-up comedy. There are very few quacks. Lawyers, you can become a quack. You can get a fake degree. Bencho, fake lawyer. Comedian, you can't be fake comedian. You go on stage once, technically you got it. But to be a working comedian, now that's a hard thing to do. But if you want to become a comedian, I would say the best thing to do is to write things you think are funny at the moment. Because the first time, no advice. I don't think there's any advice that's good than no advice better than telling you just get on stage. You'll know where you lack, you'll know where you stand. Some people get on stage and they have presence. Their presence on stage is already so good. Now they just know they have to work on the writing, the performance, the delivery, and the blah blah blah. But some people have good jokes, like they have good ideas, but they don't know how to perform them. So you just do you. For at least for the first 1 year or something, you're not going to learn much other than just the grind of going up on stage. And if you love comedy, it's not a grind, it's actually fun. And that's it. If you want to think like one, you're already one. Everybody, I believe, is some sort of a comedian. You just get on stage and you'll figure out the writing process. And I don't think there should be I can't give you advice because the way I write is different, and that's what makes my shit the way it is. Because if I wrote like somebody else, I mean, unless it's natural, no problem with that. But if you're trying to write like somebody else, it's that joke has already been said. That point of view is already existing. What makes you different is how you think about certain topics. You feel me? Thank you for asking me a question finally. Global reviews. Some people have their hearts touched, some their willies. Sometimes I wish I would let somebody access my willy without touching my heart. Ooh. कभी कभार. Now I'm going to write in Urdu. कभी कभार सोचता हूँ दिल लंड का रास्ता दिल से क्यों गुजरता है हमारा. No, I'm not going to finish that one. That's too much. Even I'm like, bro, that's Ayo. Nurdin Abdullah, Aman, do you go live every day and what times? Fun live. Thank you, man. I usually go lives when what is it? I think Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, no. Friday, no. Sunday, yes. Those are usual days, but maybe Thursday and maybe Saturdays. Saturdays I can't. Comedy show, trying to get booty grinds, had my erection or not. Those are days set for that shit. Sundays, yeah, because work next day, I have to be home and I have free time. And you know, in the beginning there were too many thoughts in my head that needed to be out. But now this is one thing I like about this stream. It kind of forces me to fuck. We didn't even do the regular programming. We didn't even talk about my day. You guys, this fucking too many comments, man. But thanks. Complaining about good things. We're back to regular programming. But yeah, so those are the days: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. One, two, three, whatever. I don't want to count. Sweaty hands. Wrote nothing. Moving on. Paula, you should have let yourself be touched as a child. Might be too late for you now. Don't worry, Paula. That already happened. You joined late, right? That happened, bench, long ago. That's how I know I'm not gay. Because it happened, and I'm like, yeah, not for me. Some people who have never had any gay experience say, oh, me, I don't like gay stuff. But have you tried it? No. Then how do you know you won't like it? People say I don't like watermelon. But have you tried watermelon? No. It just looks. So then you don't know whether you like watermelon or not. Try it and then you can say, right? So me, Mambu, that already happened. Like, not too much. Thanks for giving me the gift of comedy, at least in the future. Thank you. And then I'm like, nah, thanks. I'll try bitches. Oh, what was I about? I saw something really stupid. But the thing about bitches comes with the heartbreak. Pedophilia just comes with trauma. Which one would you rather have? Moving on, because I don't know where I was going with that thought. The woo-wee is not just a Kenyan thing. Sorry. My bad, Imran. But I think saying it woo-wee is a bit Kenyan. My bad, you're right, Imran. Global reviews. Fun fact, Kenya has released the biggest healthcare tender in the history of the world. And no one is talking about it, bro. Trust me, people are. I have a friend in the medical industry and I've never seen him without an erection. He's so happy. His business is going to make so much money. And yeah, why do I care, bro? Fucking Corona happened. What did people get? Vaccines that give you heart and brain problems? I don't care, bro. How much is the tender, bro? Let's see. It has to be in the billions. Largest healthcare tender in the world. Let's take a guess. Okay, I'll say it in shillings. Okay, maybe I'll say it in dollars. I think that's better. $700 million. Largest tender health care world. Okay. Oh fuck. The largest was 909 million. This is more than that. How much is it, bro? Kenya released the largest healthcare in history of the world. What is it? Let me just Google that part. Benchud. हमने पिघला दिया पत्थरों. Why can't I Google shit? Fuck it, just give me the answer. Global reviews. I'm too bored. Albert Odera, you guy, welcome to the streamer, man. Trump shout out. I guess. I forgot the context, but yeah, Trump is the guy. People make fun of Trump, but I'm just saying Israel and Palestine was on the down low when Trump was president. Petrol was in Kenya also. He had such a nice effect globally. Petrol was in the 120s, I think, 140s. Fucking amazing. Dollar was so low. Rate wise, I was still happy. I mean, I loved Trump. Trump's presidency did quite a lot, quite good in my life. Fucking Biden ruined everything. Paul, I'm gonna stop the French is an abbreviation. Stop the French. Stop the French. How do you say that? Le petit de French. Sorry, fuck. I have such a bad accent. I need to work on my accents. How do you say that shit? Irrité le fourfoude. See, that's my friend. Irrité le fourfoude. What the fuck? Ja, ja, that's how you know. That's, by the way, Spanish people, they don't write ha 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 ha. This is the knowledge you get in USIU. In university, they write ja 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 because their J word letter has the sound. The more you learn, benchods. They don't say Amma didn't teach you anything. Now when you go to fucking what do they speak? Which is that country in Africa they speak Spanish? African country, Sierra Leone? No. Which is Cote d'Ivoire? Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea. That's a proper pronunciation. I didn't make that up. You go there and you people are laughing like, why is everybody sound bubble ja 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 ja? Kumbe it's a ha 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 ha. You're welcome. It depends on if you like the guy or not. Sorry, don't get jealous. I don't care, man. Me. I've been saying this all the whole day. Appan ko koi baat nahi, bro. So it depends. So you're telling me girls would booty grind a guy they don't like? She belongs to the street. Bro, what? I thought it was a bit intimate. Interesting. No judgment. That's how Jesus made y'all. Moving on. Clearly, the worse American economy and internal conflicts get, the better off the rest of the world is. Trump 2024. Was he even bad for America though? You mean wasn't? What did he do? He built the wall. I don't. I don't know. It must be entertaining for the entertainment industry. You know, they got quite a lot of material when he was freaking president. And I think he was the most American president. Like, you know, the way the world sees America, freaking billionaire, flashy, plastic surgery, weird, you know. Or maybe if he was just like a drunk, that would have made it perfect because, you know, love for beer is very American sometimes. You know, if you watched NFL and all that shit, he had all those things. Marrying like a foreign, you know, Slovenian, that's proper American shit. To foreigners, of course. And it, you know, as a foreigner, I'm a big fan of Trump. Not my president, but definitely wish he was. Of course, thank you for that comment, Paula. And thank you, by the way, for even solving this big mystery we've always had on going deep with Aman. I think we're done with the comments finally. And we can do a quick programming. You know, usually I give a daily journal, what happened during the day. Woke up. This is how I wake up these days. You know, just eternal screaming within my pillow. Have you seen Attack on Titan? There's a meme where he wakes up with a huge scream. Sorry. Don't wanna ruin the mood. But you wake up, sadness. Why am I doing this job? This fucking, who needs this fuck? Do I really give a fuck about filters, bro? Anyway, you wake up, you put a smile for your family because they mean a lot to you. All that blah 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 bullshit. You don't eat much because you know, fuck it, you don't feel like eating. And the weight loss post breakup is actually pretty addictive. I'm not gonna lie. The weight loss makes me feel confident. Wish this pain came in earlier. Moving on. So then you go to work. Went to work today. Had a lot of responsibilities today because, as you know, today we moved from WhatsApp to now also emails. Now that was overwork, but I still managed, made little to no mistakes, and I like that because that just means I have more fucking leverage on asking for a dope ass pay rise. Because that's me, man. Work here for 1 month, 2 months, I'm like, yo man, the workload's too much. I didn't expect it to be this high. So please, make my salary double. So yeah, little to no mistakes. Lunch was alright, just potato shit. And then went home. Today we went to the gym. Freaking A. Happy about that. Today we did arms. Oof. Painful. I like the burn. We did squats. I always do squats and arms at the same time. Then we went to writing. Wrote some dope ass jokes. Applied for some other shit. Fingers crossed. We get it. And came home late and we did this live. Now it's been 1.5 hours. I think this has been the longest freaking live, but not complaining. It's good. Talked quite a lot today. Abdullahi, bhencho, one thing we don't accept in this, even if it's a spelling mistake, is message retracted. Say it with your heart, bro. This I'm not your girlfriend. Oh, I'm going to feel bad. Say it. We make fun and we move on. But if there's nothing there, I do believe I've tried quite a lot of jokes. I had quite a lot of jokes in between, and for some reason, just fit in so well. Don't tell me. Okay, Imran, you, me, benchod me, I know you. I think with that, we can end the stream because I think I need to jerk off and fall asleep. And with that, thank you guys for joining another Going Deep with Aman. Today we went quite deep. I'm glad. Oh, by the way, also, I was watching India-England cricket. Oh, by the way. By the way, just want to leave that, they did well. So India has taken the lead of the series. Now it doesn't matter whether India loses or wins the next game because they already won 3-1 out of 5. So I'm going to probably see new players. Excited. We're going to be gay. Congratulations to Liverpool. Where is this, a radio show? What was it? Goal. Is there any futa going on tonight? Because cricket, I'll watch highlights and oh, it's West Ham Brentford. 17 minutes, 3 goals already. Freaking hey, bro, this is going to be fun. I think at least I have one mid-tier teams. The battle of the mids. Maybe. What about tomorrow? Is there a dope ass game tomorrow? हमने पिघला दिया पत्थर. Luton versus Man City. Ooh, interesting. So tomorrow again, yes, Nurdin, tomorrow we're going to do it again. What day is tomorrow? Tuesday? Yeah, man, I'm still going to be here. We're going to have fun. And with that, I want to say goodbye. Vande Mataram. Vande Mataram.